Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your December reading. My name is Kelly, for those of you who are new to me. And don't forget, guys, I go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. with High Vibe Mornings and free mini reads. So come hang out and get a fresh read of the day. I do it live here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Overall, it seems like a good read for you starting out, Aries. So your theme of the month is that's interesting. How to not be so defensive and carry that fight energy and that insist and demand energy into relationships. Because you are starting to really feel into, oh my God, I want that emotional fulfillment. I want that daily hug, that daily kiss on my cheek, that, daily reminder that I'm loved and special. And that's like what a relationship does. It's like someone's like, babe, you're home. Come here. How was your day? It's a daily reminder that you're loved, that you're special, that someone cares. Um, and there's emotional fulfillment. There's that best friend that. So, but you're unaware of how much fight, insist, and demand energy that you're bringing into relationships. Well, if they're going to be with me, I'm all that. So they need to blah, 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 because I know my worth. Did that look attractive, guys? Or instead of well, I've taken the time to get to know myself. And I know that what I really value is sharing not only emotional intimacy, but also working out together. Like, it would mean the world to me if my partner and I worked out because I see all those cute TikTok challenges and I really want to do those. The entitled way would be, I work out hard and good. My man needs to work out hard and good, and he better want to do those things with me. I know my worth. I'm not settling. I would love to be working out together. It's just God, when you go through a good sweat, and plus, I'm not good at putting workouts together, but I like really good workouts. So the type of guy who loves building workouts, but also wants a buddy, also wants someone who I bring really good snacks and I make sure they're healthy and full of protein. Then the guy who's like, I like making workouts, but I gotta admit, I just do protein shakes. Like, wait, you'll make lamb meatball? I'll play. Let's work out. So it's kind of like allowing it instead of feeling like you have to fight for what you want, that you have to insist and demand upon it. It's more about being playful with it. This is the type of relationship that I want. It feels so exciting to me. So I'm hoping to meet the person where that also feels exciting, because nothing would make my day more than those family workouts. We're either all at the gym or we're all at home in the home gym. And my son is 3, growing up seeing his daddy deadlift 300, 400, 500 pounds. I want to raise a strong boy. Then the man who's like, oh, I can do that. I can provide that. And you can't have what you want unless I'm in the picture, right? Because that means you can't date someone who doesn't go to the gym. You can't date someone who hasn't trained for a while, who goes to the gym but can't lift that heavy. So it's about learning how to softly feel into your desires and word them and express them, so the person can step up and go, hey, I want that too. That does excite me. So, and just know that your insist and demand is because you do want a very exciting, maybe thrilling, but an exciting love-filled relationship. Just recognize that that's going to come from someone stepping up going, oh, I want that too. Yeah. What kind of snacks do you make after the gym? Oh, that would be really tasty and really good. I got this chickpea recipe that I really like to eat after. Sometimes I don't want animal protein after workout. I'd be open to learning that workout. Or I'd be open to learning that recipe. That sounds, send it to me. Let me see if I like it. That's that playful exchange between, are we a good fit? This feels exciting. This feels like we both want this. Because how that's playing out in your day-to-day life, well, you got the 4 of Embers. So you are just starting to realize that I just want that really peaceful, contentful, happy home life. So it's not necessarily about that guy who can take you traveling around the whole world. It's not necessarily about the guy who's going to take you driving in a Ferrari. It's more about, do we have that happy, contentful family home life and that routine? My babe and I, we do value working out together. So we both go to work, but we make time Friday, Saturday, Monday. We go hit it hard at the gym. You're starting to realize that that peaceful person that you could just come together and collaborate and make a routine with is worth gold. So it's not about that glitz and the glamour of, oh my God, he's the best paid architect in the big bad city, Atlanta, Dubai, San Francisco, like whatever. It's no, my baby and I, we mesh well, we gel together. We've got a really good day to day routine where I'm just always feeling at my peak happiness. Um, so it's kind of like not lessening your expectations, but sinking into the softer feeling of the value that relationships bring into your life. And it's that good conversation, it's that emotional support, it's that encouragement, that celebration, that cheer you on, that someone has my back, someone is on my team. When we're out in public and someone disagrees with how I live my life, I got my babe who just puts their hand on my back. Maybe doesn't say anything, but just, I still love you. Ignore them. Okay, it looks like in your recent past, and don't forget, guys, if you want a personal recorded video just for you, I'll put a link in the comments. You get to enter your questions, and I bring you all the information that you need. So in your recent past, though, it kind of looks like you did have, I want to call it like a kumbaya. You had kind of like a cool, low frills, low chill relationship that just kind of reminded you of like how simple and easy it can be. It does look like there was an imbalance to the relationship. You were definitely giving a little bit more, but you have two ways to view that. I was used, I was taken advantage of, I gave too much, oh my God, I still have mother wounds and worthiness issues. Or you could go, okay, I know I overgave, I felt the imbalance, but it's because I'm so eager to get into the vibration of a relationship that I wanted to do those things so that I could see how it felt. So make it not about the person, make it about, yeah, I did overgive a bit because I wanted to see like, well, what do I want to do in a relationship? Do I want to work out? Do I want to cook? Do I want to this? Do I want to that? So I used it as a time of like self discovery for the ways that I want to give and contribute to a relationship. Because you got to keep that in alignment. Because it looks like right now you got the mender card, so it is kind of like I'm mending my heart, I'm mending my bleeding life. There is a part of you that is kind of, is there something from my past that I need to clean up to get it? When it's really just recognizing that there's nothing to mend. If everything is always working out for you, then somehow that relationship was working out for you, even though it's ran its course. That relationship was the perfect one for me at the time. I really discovered that I like this, this, and this, and I felt so lovable. I felt so accepted. That's exactly how I want to feel in my relationship. Universe, thank you for this like stepping stone. Thank you for this next step. This is pretty darn I know I'm getting closer to my actual partner. I would like it, universe, if there's less little short-term relationships on my path there, if that's your preference. Um, you get to determine if like, universe, can you help me get into alignment for my person without any other short-term relationships? Or you get to learn okay, help me not get overly attached and overly invested. Help me get that like third person bird's eye view to just enjoy the unfoldment better and to like be okay with like, okay, it's run its course, but in our time together, I appreciated this, I appreciated that. I grew from this, and universe, like that feeling that lovable and that self-accepted, that felt so good. Okay, good luck on your path. And how you kind of can do that is when you bring your focus and your attention to all the other good relationships you have in your life. Because I could tell you, Aries, you are not giving credit to the stable relationships you have in your life. That might look like a sister that you can call to, hey, can you get my laundry and throw it in my house from the laundry room? I gotta go. Okay, but even here, the way that was asked, that's that insist and demand energy. I do deserve help. And the person whose personal example this is, I'm not saying that this is you. This is just this example that came to my head, okay? Well, they should help out. They live right there. I do deserve this help. Instead of asking it with a, hey, I'm so sorry. I got a little, I didn't plan my time correctly. Could you please help me out and get my laundry out of the laundry room and throw it into my apartment? I got to get here for this. I'm so sorry to ask, but thank you so much. Like, it's that utter valuing of another person's time that you're kind of learning. Going into the near future, wow, it looks like you just have like a big fear that relationships are just going to require so much sacrifice out of yourself. So the simplest way is do an affirmation of, it's not going to require that. It's not going to be that, because you're really taking it personal that the last one didn't work out. It's like, but it was so good. Why couldn't they just open their eyes and see that it was good? That I didn't need more out of them than they could give, but they had to like give what they started with giving. It's like, universe, I don't want to have to sacrifice a lot to get in a relationship, but just, it's not going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. The previous relationship that I had only showed me how peaceful and calm and smooth it could be. And universe intervened. I'd like those vibrations solidified within me that it could just be a fit. It could be a right shoe, a right foot, and a right shoe. It could be the perfectly fit jacket. Thank you for showing me how peaceful and harmonious it could be. Thank you for showing me that, like, I'm acceptable. Like, there's people who will be like, she is a good partner. I make peace with the fact I'm okay that I manifested a short term thing, but from this disappointment of it ending, it's really making me really become aware that I do want that steady and that consistency, that feeling of this person chose me. That feeling of we make a good team, like, oh, I want that, universe. So thank you for showing me that I was lovable and how peaceful it could be, because I like that vibration. This is like a rampage in law of attraction. Focus on what you want, talk about it. I liked that peace. I liked that harmony. I liked seeing how smooth and easeful that it could be. I liked seeing how harmonious it could be. I liked that there weren't any big fights or any eruptions. Focus on what you liked out of it and what you got out of it, because there's no taking it personal that it didn't work out. That's only going to keep you stuck. Yeah, and you'll know you're in alignment for your next step on the relationship unfolding when you could look back and go, that was worth the time I spent there. That was worth the time I spent there. It was worth that effort, that energy. I liked discovering that I really liked doing this in relationships, and I'm so glad I got to discover that. I might be sad that that person's not along my journey anymore. I might be sad that I put my sense of worthiness in someone else's hands, of them choosing me to determine if I was worthy or not. But I'm on the path of feeling fully worthy. That relationship was worth the effort. That's when you're going to be in alignment, and then you'll get your next step. Otherwise, you're going to be, it's time to take the next step, but oh, I'm beating myself up for this last step, or, right? You're just going to be like, I'm not taking step 8. I'm looking back at step 7, but 8 out of 10, you're almost there. You are. I wouldn't say you're almost there. That like boom, tomorrow you're gonna meet them. You're close though, because you got the 10 of Lotuses as your outcome. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, ooh, honestly, your personal power this month is like stop daydreaming about the relationship, because it went from feeling fun, from feeling giddy, from getting little glimmers and downloads from spirit of like, oh my God, it's gonna feel so good when that happens. And now it went to, here's what I want, universe. Are you getting my order? Did you hear me? So it's just back off of the relationship and just know when he's here or she's here, whatever, when they're here, it's going to be good. It's going to be enjoyable. Universe, keep guiding the path. I'd like it to be expedited, please. I'm willing to feel any emotions I need to feel. I'm willing to process anything from the past that needs to get processed. I'm willing to let go of any fears, any belief systems that are holding me back. I'm ready to become aware of them. I'm ready to feel like I have the emotional capacity and capability to feel them and process them and move forward. Show me that I'm strong enough to handle that, and help call in the new vibrations. I'm going to trust that you've got this, and I'd like it expedited, so I'm okay that that means I'm going to be on a emotional journey. Make it as smooth and gentle as possible. Like, you can manifest it being expedited. No matter what though, whether you want it expedited or you're like, just make it as smooth as possible, make it as quick as possible. Those are going to be different journeys to get there, right? So it's trusting that, put in your order, make it expedited. I'm fine with it being a little bit slower as long as it's super gentle. And then just immerse yourself in your day-to-day life. Okay, I'm making breakfast for my kids. I'm taking them to school. Are we excited for school? That's when you're in the moment and your path is unfolding, and you'll just walk right into them. If you're like, okay, I'm taking my kid to school. Look at me, I'm being happy, universe. But look how happy I'm being. So you see how I'm in alignment. You can give me my order. No, I hope you can see that difference. Okay, in terms of outside influences, that's so interesting. Outside influences kind of want you to grow. They want you to grow. They want you not be better. They want you to grow. They want you to like see things differently. Oh, it's kind of like outside people are kind of hoping that you'll begin to see that the simple pleasures are really what make life popping and happening. Like that, I got a good man at home. We've got a good routine. We cook good food. We go out every once in a while because there's a part of you that still has that, I want to say like childlike glee of, I want to do. Like, yeah, let's go to Disneyland this weekend. Next weekend, let's go to Six Flags. Next weekend, let's go to the beach. Next weekend, let's fly to Miami and visit our cousins. Next weekend. So it's literally almost as if you've kind of realized that that doesn't work, but you're not willing to let go of the no universe. I just want it to feel so fun. So that's that insistent demand energy. No, I want it to be fun, so I need someone who will go do something every single weekend. But like so they want what the outside influences want you to see that sometimes just having that Netflix and chill weekend where you're cuddling your partner in bed, recouping and recharging is just as good as going to Disneyland. Sometimes spending the weekend, babe, let's clean our house and make it look really good. Babe, let's meal prep together. That is like, once you see that that's just as enjoyable as the big shiny things, that's when your life's going to get more enjoyable. Okay, in terms of your hopes or fears for the month. Okay, your fear is like, it's never going to happen for me. And that tends to come from, well, it hasn't happened yet. So why would I think and believe that it can happen now? No, it's before I wasn't ready for it and I didn't want it. I may have thought I wanted it, but I now see that I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to prioritize someone else as equal to myself. I wasn't ready to like invest in a relationship. I wasn't ready to put their needs as equal to mine. So I get and understand why a relationship didn't come in sooner. Now I want one. Now guide me to the vibrational makeup of that. And hold on, they want to. Many of you are just beating yourself up for, I wish I did it when I was younger, when it was easier. But it's being aware that when you were younger, you had the vibration of, I want to go out with people. So there were more people coming into your life. But even though they may have vetted you for like, do you want a long-term relationship? No matter what, it didn't work out, which means you weren't giving off the vibe of a relationship. There hits a point where people go, okay, I don't want to do as much. All right, it's not as fun to meet as many random people. So just because there's less people coming into your life doesn't mean you're not going to get what you want. It just means you're now at a, I'm actually fine with my core group of people. Help me see how these relationships are really good and beneficial, universe. I just want to see how one person can make my life that much better, how it will be safe in prioritizing one person in my life right now. Much of this Aries is about you becoming okay, that it's okay to prioritize one person in your life and to put them on not a pedestal, but to, no, this is the person. He's my person. I gotta ask my boyfriend if I can do that because I'm not sure if he made plans or anything. Um, you have a little bit of trouble with that. Like, no, I'm free. You either like me or want me. If I made plans with my friends, you got to be okay with that on Saturday. I'm worthy of having a boyfriend and my friends. You got to drop that energy and be like, hey, I'd love to do that. Let me just double check with Jim at home just to make sure he didn't plan anything. Um, and just make peace with before you didn't want it. So there's no point of beating yourself up for not wanting it when you didn't want it. You know, like now I want it. And I get that now I want it, that there is some out of alignment vibrations on that topic. And I'm ready for those to be in alignment. I'm on the journey of feeling better about this topic. I'm on the journey of bringing it all into alignment. That's what's going to get you to the place of emotional fulfillment, which is your outcome for this month. It's like you're gonna get to this place of like, okay, what I want is possible, and I just got to enjoy the journey to get there. The more that I'm in a soft enjoyment of my day to day life right now with what I've got going on, knowing that there's something missing, meaning there's something that I want to add to my life so I can enjoy it better, I'm still good just the way I am. I've got so much good in my life around me. So that would be the, start your day with a 15-minute meditation. Then do a quick list of what are 10 things that you just find satisfying in your life right now. The sun came up, I got clean drinking water, I got beautiful plants in my house, I got a cool Roman statue. Then can you switch to a list of 10 things that you appreciate? Well, I appreciate that I always have money to pay my bills. I appreciate that dinner party I got invited to last week. I appreciated this boost in energy from meeting this person. I appreciate that my sister put my laundry into my house for me. And then I would encourage you guys, and that doesn't take that long. So I'd encourage you to make a third list, which is here's the relationships that I currently have in my life right now, and here's what's good about them. Here's what I like about them. Here's what I enjoy about them. Here's what I appreciate about them. It kind of felt fun, when I went to my grandma's house and I was, oh, you like basketball? Guys, why don't we take grandma to a basketball game? It kind of felt fun because that's getting me outside of my box to do something new that I wouldn't have done on my own. I wouldn't have thought to go to a basketball game. So, oh, that's right. What I like about relationships is that they expand you and introduce you to new things. That's when you're like in the flow, in the alignment. And once you like see all, like put more focus on the good relationships that you do have in your life right now, they always answer. Even if we fight, they always answer my call when I call. That feels good to know that I know they're always going to answer. Just find whatever it is you do appreciate about current relationships right now, and that's what's going to get you into the, okay, I'm on my path. Universe, can we expedite it a bit? All right, Aries, I hope that video helped. Don't forget, I go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time with high vibes and free mini reads. If you would like a personal recorded video, I'll put a link for that into the description. I also have a program called Reboot right now. No matter how long you've been out of alignment or however big, bad, bold, and scary it was that's knocked you off your rocker, come spend 6 weeks with me and you'll be back in alignment. If you'd like that, just write in the comment at Reboot or information on Reboot, and I'll get you the link for that. But so there's lots of ways to get more of Spirit's message in your life. Lots of love, guys. See you in the next video or see you in the next live.